Hello everybody. Here's very small live webinar, very small live video about what you have to know about Russian Ukrainian women, single women, if you would like to date them. It's a very important topic, and despite of this crazy situation, what's happening right now, there are still a lot of men who would like to date, meet Russian, Ukrainian single women and build strong and happy relationship. And I'm more than happy to provide such little live streams, little live webinars, and inform people about what is changing, what's important, what are the differences in mentality, and what do you have to think about if you're going to date Russian or Ukrainian single women. I know it may be not correct to combine all these mentalities right now because of the situation, but I can say there is no big difference. There is no mentality gap between Russian, Ukrainian, Belarusian women because it's Soviet Union mentality and a lot of things what's happening right now, what's happening in the heads of women right now. It's issues of Soviet Union, so that's why it's like theory. You have to know what's important, what do you have to know, what are different, and you can't expect from women the things she don't see or didn't see in her own mentality. Short introduction, I'm Ksenia Droben. I'm an international matchmaker and dating coach. I've been in this business for 24 years. Most of all, so in the last 2 years, I have been providing such webinars in Russian and in German. And so English language is for me quite new for live streams. So that's why I apologize for possible mistakes or maybe searching for the right words. I will do my best, and if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me. I am more than happy to give you matchmaking, dating advice about how to build strong relationship and find your true love. So if you're a single man and if you would like to meet single girls from Russia, from Ukraine, what do you have to know in this mentality, in this on the other part of the world? Very big role plays this, how can I say this, not being equal. We don't believe men and women are equal, maybe in their rights, but still men, they have their men duties and women, they have women duties. So in the modern psychology, it's very popular to speak about women energy and men energy, and we strongly believe in this man role and men duties and men responsibilities and women responsibilities. And most women really believe, and I believe as well, that men should be something like strong leading part of their relationship, something like showing the line, discussing with the woman, of course, and making important decision. But if men, just like little children expecting women to make all decisions, it's wrong for this mentality, because as I said, in Russian and Ukrainian mentality, dating mentality, it's very important for men to understand the leading roles, like, so there's the main, the head in the family. So that's why we always, it's one of the saying that the man is a head and the woman is a neck, and where the neck turns, their head goes. So what does it mean for you? How can you show your leading role in relationship? It's most you have to speak clear language. If you would like to meet this girl, if you plan to meet this girl in reality, or if you would like to have phone call as one of the steps toward their coffee date, so you have to say it. I want to see you over the video when you have time. Not just, I would like to know you better. I would like to know you better. It's not there clear language. It's not their main language. We or Russian Ukrainian women expect from men that they know what they do, that they know what they want, they know what they don't want. So that's why I want to meet you. I can invite you to my city, or I can visit you in your country. We can meet somewhere in the middle. I'm ready to pay for the cost. Something like you have to say it. The other thing that Russian Ukrainian women have problem with, it's this really money conversation or financial discussion, financial sorting out, I would say. So in this situation, and it's really absolutely mentality thing. Situation, he would like to invite you somewhere. So he's foreign guy, American guy, European guy. He would like to invite Russian Ukrainian woman to meet somewhere for the first time. In our mentality, it's automatically, it's without discussion. Men pay for everything. For the coffee, for the restaurants, for the flowers. If you go on Johnny's, men pay. So it's some really part of mentality we're grown up with, and we don't know it's different. And European American men, many of them, maybe not all, but some of them, and quite many of them, they were grown up in the mentality where it was shared, or so half. And he expects, from his point of view, from his cultural thing, he expects that woman knows about 50-50, and the woman on her side expects that he pays because it's normal in her mentality. And in this situation, to ask him or to mention the thing that she expects him to pay for the journey, it's like something like being impolite. So that's why I said that Russian Ukrainian women, they have huge problems to speak about money. It's really always expectation that men are informed already about this special Russian Ukrainian thing, about presents, about men paying for everything, so that men know about. The men know how to get hearts of Russian Ukrainian women, but they don't. So if you are still here, if you're still looking at these videos, if you are still listening to me, please write somewhere down. If I want to start relationship with Russian, Ukrainian, Belarusian, doesn't matter, single woman from Eastern Europe, and if I want to meet you somewhere, first I have to say I would like to meet you. I have my holidays then and then. You might fly, you can take a bus, doesn't matter. And I'm ready to pay the expenses. So this is leading man role in relationship. Say what we do, how we do, and I, as a man, understand my responsibility, and I'm ready to pay for this journey. The same thing, as I said, Russian Ukrainian women, they have huge problem to speak about money or to ask for money, and they have huge problem to ask for help. It's not huge, it's vast problem, it's giant problem, because it's always expectation men know what to do. As example, she's in trouble, for example, she's ill and she has no money to buy medicine. She expects him, like it's normal in Russian Ukrainian mentality, that he understands she's feeling bad. He will do something, I don't know, send flowers or send money for medicine, or maybe come over if they are in the same city. So the man understands she's ill, she's not feeling well, and he does something, or he helps something to make her life easier. But here is big but. The Western European men or American men, so on the other side of the continent, I really have to buy a globe to show it on the globe. So they think that if she's ill, if she's in trouble, the best way to react, just leave her alone for some period of time and contact her, or she has to contact me when she's feeling better. but not with Russian Ukrainians. Because if you, this is really very important piece of advice. If you communicate, write, have phone calls, doesn't matter. If you communicate with Russian Ukrainian women, and if she mentioned, really like hinted some problems, the next thing you have to ask, how can I help you? Because help is not always money. Sometimes helps is just listening, or sometimes help is just translate something, or help it might be to call some office and ask some question because a woman doesn't speak this language. Help is not always money. Help is support, listening, providing some other issues. It's not only financial. So, it's second thing you have to know. If she mentioned, if Russian Ukrainian mentioned to be in some troubles, so it's my matchmaking dating advice. In this situation, it should be like, like clock immediately. You have to understand, so attention. You have immediately ask, darling, how can I help you? And do something. Of course, if she will ask you for a new iPhone, you have to say no, because it's really too much for the woman you've never seen. But if it's something like call the office, translate the letter, help me to understand, help me to get what the people want from me, you are more than able to do it. One other very important point about Russian-Ukrainian culture, it's a very strong connection to family. In former Soviet Union, it's not exceptional. It's still quite often where 2 or 3 generations live in the same flat. Most of all, it's of course financial issues, but it's really absolutely other connection. If children, if parents, grandparents, and grandchildren live together, so it means parents can work and have their life, and grandparents take care of children. And in Russian Ukrainian mentality, is quite often where elder generation takes care of younger generation and helps the parents to grown up their children. But what does it mean? There is even saying in the Russian language that you don't marry the woman, you marry your family. So it means all these relatives who were important before she met you, they will be important for her even after your personal meeting, after you decide to live together. So it means even sometimes, I have these issues with my German clients. They cannot understand that women take care of their students or elder children, or sometimes older than 20, because children are children. It's kind of responsibility to help them start new life, or to help their elder parents, provide them money for their health, for medicine, and for other support. So it means when you decide to be together with a woman from Russia or from Ukraine, and if you know that she has parents or children who will live in her country, so please speak about your girlfriend, about financial issues. Can you help? Can you give some money? How often is she going to fly over? How will be the communication? Or maybe her family is going to move to your country. So it means, please show attention not only to your girlfriend, but even to your family. Because, there is one more saying, Russian saying, that the shortest way to the heart of a mom through her children. So it means, if you, as example, if you go to meet your girlfriend in her country, for the first time, for the second time, and she has children, or she has parents, it's not a wrong thing. It's not a bad thing to I don't know, to bring some presents, some flowers or chocolate or toys for children, because if you show to the woman that you're a family guy, that you're ready to um, make or to provide pleasant things for her family, you will get so much more of attention. You will get a lot of points, like Eurovision. Yes. What else? What's important? And generally, so it's not about this Soviet mentality, but generally, if you are thinking about building strong relationship, and if you are going to finding your true love in the other country, important to understand it will be other mentality, it will be other culture. And if you meet the girl who spent 30, 40, 50 years of her life in her mentality, and suddenly she moves to your country because she loves you, it takes time to change your way of thinking. It might be a different food. It might be a amount of communication with your family. It can be, of course, struggling to learn your language. So all this, it's very complicated. And if you decide to live together with a woman from other country, with foreign woman, you really have to think about providing your help and support in the first years of integration, because she will come to you, to your country, because of you, because she loves you, and at the same time automatically she will get a relationship with you, but there will be no own money because she's not working anymore. There will be not family, because family usually lives in her country. There will be no friends anymore, because friends, yeah, again, left in her country. There is no connection, no car. She has to start really her life from the scratch. And if you're 20 and you start a new life, it's quite easy. If you're 30 and you have to start a new life, it's more complicated. But if she is 40, 40 plus, and she moves to your country because of you and because your great relationship, it takes time, and it's your duty, really your duty, not only to provide financial help, but even to translate, support, accept if she cries, accept if she's down in her mood. So it's your responsibility. So it was my short presentation of what do you have to think about if you are going to date Russian Ukrainian woman. I am Ksenia Droben. I am international matchmaker and coach for dating and relationship. So if you have any questions about your dating strategy, if you want to meet a nice woman for life, not just for fun, but if you want to meet a nice woman for life, you're welcome to contact me. You're welcome to call me, and you will easily find me on internet, Ksenia Droben, and I will help you. In the next weeks, we organize several events. On the 28th of January, there will be online single party, so we make everything on Zoom. On the 24th of January, we organize party in London. And on 11th of February, we run the party, single party in Cologne in Germany. So if you want to know more about our events, you're really more than welcome to contact me, and I will send you links and necessary information. Thank you very much for being here, and I see you next week, this time, this place. And, I hope I will tell you something you might need for your future search. Have a nice evening. Thank you.